Whenever this feels familiar, you're lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering if she even notices that you're gone. You picture her scrolling through her phone, laughing with friends, living her life like you never existed. And that thought eats at you. You ask yourself, did I ever matter? Does she even feel the absence the way I do? Or was I just another chapter she closed without hesitation? If this is you, you know the hollow ache of giving someone your presence, your energy, your heart, only to feel like none of it left an imprint. The silence feels heavier than words. The longer you're gone, the more you wonder if she's relieved or if, somewhere behind the mask, she's breaking too. Your mind replays the moments she dismissed you, the time she acted like you'd always be there, no matter what, but now you've stepped away. Not halfway, not pretending, but fully. And somewhere inside, you can't shake the question, what does she really feel when she realizes you're no longer hers to lean on, no longer waiting in the background, no longer chasing? What happens inside her when the man she thought was permanent suddenly isn't? Most men get this wrong because they assume she feels a loss right away. They think the moment they step back, she's instantly missing them, instantly regretting, but that's not how it works. In the beginning, she may act fine, even indifferent, and that's where most men crumble. They break their silence too soon, chasing reassurance, proving they were never really gone at all. And this is what you have to understand. She doesn't feel the weight of your absence in the first instant. She feels it when she realizes it's permanent, when she senses you're no longer circling her orbit. And that doesn't come from blocking her or ignoring her out of anger. It comes from the shift inside you, the moment you no longer need her reaction to validate your worth. A core masculine principle is this: your power isn't in forcing her to feel your absence, it's in living so fully in your own presence that she can't escape the void you leave behind. Most men believe love is proven by holding on. The truth is, sometimes the deepest impact comes when you let go completely. She's sitting on the edge of her bed, phone in her hand, thumb scrolling through old messages she once ignored. The same words that felt suffocating back then now feel strangely comforting, almost haunting. She reads them slower this time, lingering on the way you always asked if she was okay, the way you cared without her ever having to earn it. But the notifications that used to arrive every morning, every night, are gone. At first she told herself it was just space, just a phase. But days turn to weeks and the silence has grown heavier, louder. She checks her stories, her posts, expecting to see you there, but you're not. Not watching, not waiting, not orbiting her anymore. She laughs at something on TV, but her chest tightens when no one's around to hear it. Why hasn't he reached out? Why doesn't he care anymore? The question digs deeper than she wants to admit. She tries to shake it off, but in the quiet moments, your absence wraps around her like a shadow she can't escape. It's not anger she feels, not even pride. It's panic. The panic of realizing the man she thought would always be there finally isn't. One of the biggest false beliefs men hold is thinking she'll feel the loss instantly. They imagine the moment they step away, she's hit with regret. But that's not reality. In the beginning, she may feel free, even relieved. And that's where most men give up too soon. The truth is, she doesn't feel it until the silence sinks in, until she realizes you're not coming back this time. Now, the false belief is that she panics because of anger, punishment, or games. But panic doesn't come from you ignoring her. It comes from her recognizing that your energy is no longer tied to her, that you've returned fully to yourself. That's what unsettles her. She doesn't panic when you leave, she panics when you never look back. It's not your silence that breaks her, it's your peace. The 3% man doesn't disappear to punish her, and he doesn't hang around hoping she'll notice. This is what he understands. Her real panic doesn't come from the noise of his silence, it comes from the calm of his detachment. When his energy is no longer tethered to her, when his sense of worth isn't measured by her attention, she feels the shift in a way she can't ignore. This is how he leads with presence, not pressure. When he's with her, he shows up fully without need or desperation. And when he's gone, He doesn't leave fragments of himself waiting in the shadows. He lives fully in his own world. His absence is felt not because he's trying to make her miss him, but because he's at peace without her. Most men cling to the illusion of control. The 3% man lets go. And in that letting go, he becomes the very presence she can't stop thinking about. He sits in the quiet, phone face down on the table, a weight pressing against his chest that has nothing to do with her silence and everything to do with his own. For so long, he's been measuring himself by her attention, mistaking her response for proof that he mattered. But tonight, something shifts. It isn't a burst of anger or a vow to never care again. It's softer, deeper. A realization that her absence isn't what's been breaking him. It's the way he abandoned himself while waiting for her to return. He remembers who he was before the waiting. The man who carried his own fire, who didn't need permission to feel worthy. That memory feels distant, but alive, like embers glowing under ash. And as he breathes, it grows warmer for the first time. He doesn't check the screen. He doesn't wonder what she feels. He simply sits in the stillness, no longer chasing, no longer waiting, but remembering that her panic or her peace is not his to control. His worth was never hers to decide. The moment she feels your absence is the moment you finally feel your own strength.